I'm sorry about my face, and I'm sorry if you can hear anything from the outside. This is totally impromptu. I didn't even plan anything, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do this. Hi, I guess this is the intro. How are you? I hope you're doing okay. I was outside and I started reading something on my phone. I just started reading a book. I knew what it was about. And I knew I'm gonna end up talking about it. But I thought at best I'm gonna end up talking about it in a wrap up. Like at the end of the month, I'm just gonna be like, I read this and like don't judge me or whatever, because it is like that. But I'm gonna read you the prologue because I read the prologue and I need to read the entire book with you. So I'm just gonna fucking vlog it now. Okay. So this is from the POV of a priest. And he says, I've been at my parish since I was ordained 3 years back, and I love it here. Several months ago, I broke my vow of celibacy on the altar of my own church, and God help me, I would do it again. I am a priest, and this is my confession. What? Ma'am, lady of... Wow, okay. Man said, I broke my vow of celibacy on the altar of my own church. He done got that loosey-goosey throbbing weddy on a fucking altar. So I just need to read this with you. This is Priest by Sierra Simon, and yeah, we're gonna read it together. I am so excited. I am so excited to read this with you. The little dedication thing says, you've been warned. Okay, This novel is about a Catholic priest. This novel is about a Catholic priest falling in love. There is sex, more sex, and definitely some blasphemy. I am here for the blasphemy. I am here. Man, the prologue. I just started reading to pass the time because I was in the waiting room, and then I read the prologue. Man said, I broke my vow of celibacy on the altar of my own church. Woo! Okay, I'll see you when I have something to say.
Okay. So I'm only a few chapters in, not a lot at all. Like maybe 5 chapters in, I don't know, but something like that. We have not gotten to anything smutty yet. It is very suggested, it is very out there, but we haven't gotten to anything a lot yet, and I'm excited for that. So far we've met a few people, mostly 2. We've met Father Bell, his name is Taylor Bell, and Poppy is the female character. I don't like her. I don't know I think the name Poppy is cursed in books right now for me, since 1,000 Boy Kisses, which I absolutely despise. I just don't like her. She's kind of not a full like pick-me energy, but she has pick-me energy enough for her to be very subtly annoying. And also she's kind of, I don't know, like she is very pushy when it comes to her carnal stuff, and it's kind of, I don't know, getting me upset how pushy she is towards Taylor or Tyler. I don't know. It's annoying me because it's like she's 100% doing it on purpose, and I don't like that because I feel very, very bad for him. It's like, obviously he's a priest and he's obviously struggling with this and with his thoughts and stuff, and he would be like, he's a goddamn priest. Why would you say those things to him? Yeah, okay, you're confessing, but I mean, there's a limit. There should be a limit. So her pushiness is very intentional, and in that it comes across as very maddening to me, at least. However, I am loving Priest Bell's POV. I thank God it's just from his POV, because if it were a dual POV, I don't think I would have liked it. I'm excited about seeing what's going to happen. But he's very unexpectedly cute, unexpectedly wholesome and wholehearted, and I like him a lot. I like how he's struggling with mundane things, and I love how he's trying vehemently to hold on to something that we all know that he's not going to hold on to. And so far, there's also one point that I liked. I liked how he is a priest, obviously, and he is a man of the cloth, a man of the collar, and a man of God. And there's also a situation, I don't want to spoil it in case anyone wants to read this, but there's also a situation that puts the church and maybe the religion in a bad place, in a bad viewpoint, but it's not leaning on that. He still has faith in a good way. This isn't a book that should be seen like this. It's a goddamn erotica, but I liked that so much because it doesn't shit on religion. It shows that there are bad people and good people, but that doesn't have to necessarily mean that the religion itself is bad or the god that they choose to worship himself itself is bad. And I like that. It wasn't expected. I don't know, I like that. It's not shitting on something, it's just shitting on bad people. But yeah, Poppy is annoying me a little. Yeah. We got to a very steamy scene. I don't think I can make it. It's disappointing. Taylor Bell is yeah, Taylor Bell, yeah, I would pray to Taylor Bell. I like Father Taylor Bell a lot. But Poppy is very annoying. I have a bad feeling about her. I do not like her. I don't know why. I know why. She's low-key a terrible person. She keeps pushing the dude. She is the one instigating. Yes, he has ideas and whatever, but she's instigating, and she's very I don't know, she's very pushy, and I don't like that. It makes me immediately think that she's a terrible person for some reason. I don't know if that makes sense, but yeah. We got to the first very low-key intense steamy scene, and yeah, it's not disappointing, but it's very like everything else. It's very corny, and right now I even started a new book. I would be okay if I stopped reading. Like, nothing is holding me to the book, nothing is that interesting. I just want Taylor Bell to be happy. I'm glad that it's from his POV and not hers, because if it was from hers, I would have hated that I this book was in my TBR for such a long time, and I'm kind of happy that I didn't read it. Also, Poppy is very one-dimensional, and it's like it's the same thing over and over. Like, every chapter, it's the same thing. He thinks about her, he takes a cold shower, he meets her unintentionally, and she is very instigative. She's instigating a lot of things. He has thoughts, he takes a cold shower, he meets her, she confesses, blah blah. It's the same thing. And then when we finally got to a scene, it was so boring. To me, at least. It was so vanilla. It was so boring. I don't know how I feel about this, dudes. I don't know. I read a little more. I don't think I can do this anymore. I don't like her. She's such a pick me. She's literally like, you know, oh my god, look at me. I love sex, but I'm also very smart. Not like the other girls. I'm not just a slut. Like, I'm super smart. I know Seneca. I know who Seneca is. Ask any girl right now who Seneca is, they wouldn't be able to tell you, but I know who Seneca is. This is I don't like her. I don't like her so much. And it's not just the character that's doing that, it's like the author's writing. It's not just the character saying, not like the other girls, you know? Not like the other Poppy. The other Poppy from Thousand Bookcases was shitty, but yeah. This one is just annoying. I don't like her. I'm sorry. I can't do this. I don't like the damn Poppy anymore. It is cursed. I hate it. She's very, I'm not like the other girls. Very, I'm not like the other girls. It's like the author keeps reminding you, blah blah, that yes, she was a stripper, but like, she went to Dartmouth. She knows Seneca. She's super smart. Like, it feels like this. And my brain cannot do this right now. It feels so useless reading this. I don't know. Okay, I'm so lost and confused. The time that I saw you was 2 nights ago, which is sacrilegious. I don't do this with books. Wow. So after I saw you, not after I saw you, a little bit before I saw, I started a book. Nah, just hear me out. I started a book, and guess what kind of book? And I've been reading said books, and I am halfway. You can't see. I am more than halfway through the book, and I am loving it. I don't care. I am loving it. My man, Poppy is so corny. Poppy is... Ma'am? Poppy is so corny. She is so annoying. She is such a pick-me. And like I said before, I don't know if I said it or not actually, but I think I did. Like I said before, she herself as a character isn't... The character, like, if the character was a person, isn't a pick-me, but the author made her a pick-me. I don't know if that makes sense. Like, she herself doesn't say or do the things that would make her a pick-me, but she is a pick-me. I started the non-fiction book a few hours ago. You can classify them as hours. I started a non-fiction book. And I'm halfway through. What the heck? I don't know for the life of me how they managed to make this boring. It's a priest.
Fucking someone.
It's a priest getting over his celibacy. It's a priest. I don't know how they managed to make this boring, but it is so goddamn boring. It's an erotica. Just let it be an erotica. That's a problem that I have. It's an erotica. Just let it be an erotica. Why try to give it a backstory and to make me feel something? I don't. I hate it. I hate how it feels. I hate how the Poppy is acting. I hate how pushy she is. I have problems. It's not necessarily boring per se. It's just the same as everything else. It's the same thing over and over and over again. Over and over and over again. It's not the same like romance formula. It's just the same thing. To the point where the spice, the smut didn't do much for me. And I'm all for it right now. Mentally, I'm there, baby. It just didn't do anything for me. I am literally in the middle of a non-fiction book. Autobiography of an American runner. Of a dude joining the fucking pre-rescue Air Force service. It's an autobiography about an Air Force dude, and I am liking it. I like it. I am liking it, and I'm reading it more than I am reading the priest one. Tyler Bell is so cute. He's wholesome. I like him. I like that the book is from his POV. I like him a lot. But Poppy, my goddamn god, is killing me. Father Bell is making the Catholic Church seem like 100% the most exciting and interesting place that has ever been created. And, in fact, having me question my own blasphemous heathen-based religious views. But Poppy can... I don't like her. I don't want to spoil anything, and I'm not gonna spoil anything because it is a hype book in the erotica smut talk community. Not that I'm in any erotica community, but just like 2 or 5 15 but yeah, I'm just gonna, I want to skim so bad you don't even understand. You don't even understand. I want to skim so bad, but I'm not. Ma'am, the disappointment I am feeling right now. Alright, I just finished Priest. Actually I finished Ghost? What the fuck is Ghost? I finished Ghost. Oh my god. Actually, I finished Ghost. Oh my god. What is happening to me? What's happening to my brain? I finished Priest. I finished Brief. I finished the book Priest by Sierra something. Sorry, I don't have a physical copy. I finished Priest, and I am very, 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 very disappointed. I should have known, this book is very, very book talk hyped because of the smut. And like I said before, please tell me the mic is plugged in. Okay, it is. Like I said before, when a book is very, very hyped on TikTok or book talk, because of the smut, like, time you see someone talking about it or hyping it up on TikTok is them hyping up the smut, I get a little iffy about it, and I should have gotten iffy about it. But the cover, my man, and the cover was right. The cover depicts the character Tyler Bell, who is the priest, and Tyler Bell is making me question my morality. It's making me question my decisions and my choices in life and everything. It's making me get up 6 in the morning on a Sunday, put on my best, and head to church, my man. One good thing that came out of me reading the book, for the last few days, I could not, for the life of me, force myself to get back into the book. Like, I kept setting it to the side and forgetting about it. That's supposed to be 2 fingers. Forgetting about it. I would do anything else except read the book. So, and as a good thing that happened, I did all my chores. I cleaned the rooms. I swiped the floors. I dusted everything. I even took out the little knickknacks that I have on my shelves. Cleaned the book. Washed the book. Cleaned everything. So that's good. Instead of reading the fuck. It's so easy. It's so easy for me to lose interest in that book. No seriousness though, it just did not hold up to the expectations. Smut-wise, it was good. The smut was superb. I really, really liked the smut. But book-wise, storyline-wise, writing-wise, it just was not that great for me personally. It's like a mix between a wannabe mafia romance. It's not even a little bit of that, but it's like a wannabe mafia romance. You have that he did this to you type of feeling, and that was so freaking cringy to me. Like, when we got to that part where Tyler was just like, he did this to you? He's gonna do it again. He's gonna run after you. Like, I cringed so bad, and every little bit of attractiveness that I had towards Tyler Bell just dissipated at that moment, and then reappeared when he took his belt off. No. But still feels like a mix between a wannabe mafia romance and a smut with a good storyline and a contemporary cute romance. I was gonna say romance. And a not like the other girls, and a father in the streets and daddy in the sheets, and everything all at once. And because of the mix-up of everything all at once, none of them were done, not even good enough, let alone like to perfection. This was mixed by a mixologist. None of them were done good. It's all over the place. And the vibe that you get from it, except the smut, is all over the place. Bro, they were still talking about her education and her years in Dartmouth and her knowledge of every language and of the world and of everything, and her knowledge of philosophers and long dead people that no one gives a fuck about anymore. While giving head. I'm not even kidding. We were talking about her Ivy League schooling and academic achievements in the middle of giving your local Catholic church priest head, and they're still mentioning her Ivy League. We get it. It's like they have to remind us, they have to remind us every time she does something, like that, oh, she's not just a SLUT though, she's not just a WHORE though, she's not just like, she's actually like very educated and very smart, and she's doing this out of the goodness of her heart. Not like she's choosing to do this. Like she's this is her choice. She's doing this because she's an empowered woman, and she's not doing this like just to do it, like for fun, even though that would be okay. She's just like doing this, but like she's educated. Every time she goes down on him, and they're like, oh my god, her eyes remind me of her Ivy League school. And then he takes off his belt, and he's like, this belt reminds me of her education belting out of her. And then she's like, she spreads open her eyes, and he's like, oh my god, her cockaloodoo reminds me of
the flowering of her education as she grows up. Everything needs to tie back into her education, and I don't like that. Just let her be a hoe. It's okay, baby. It's a bird hoes on this channel. Just let her be a hoe. Just let her be a slut. Just let her be a slut. Just let her be a slut. Okay, I studied in Dartmouth, and then that's it. Just like say it once and then move on with your life, and just let her goggle some cock-a-doodle-doo in the pew, in the pews. Let her go doggy on the pews. Let her get spanked by Father Bell. Just let it happen naturally as God intended. It probably did the last thing that God would intend. The ending. After all that, we got to the ending, and the ending sucked ass. Ending sucked ass. I'm trying not to curse anymore on YouTube because it keeps shadow banning me, which is so sad. Like, I work so hard on editing and trying to like make a lot of progress, and I see progress, but it's so freaking difficult mentally to, you know, see results after you work so hard on something. So I'm trying not to curse anymore, which is sad. Anyways, the ending sucked dick. The ending sucked turtle, shrivelly turtle balls. The ending sucked dry camel testes, my dude. The ending sucked, my guy. This had a lot of aspects to it. Romance, a supposed to be friendship, a supposed to be drama, and that all sucked dick. The writing was okay. Nothing really special, nothing drastically bad, just okay. Poppy sucks. Poppy, I hate Poppy. I don't know if like I said before, I have trauma from Thousand Boy Kisses, but Poppy, I don't like her. She's very, very annoying. She's very pushy. The ending really, really just irritated me because Father Bell deserves way better. He does not deserve that ending, even though it's technically a happy ending, but he doesn't deserve that ending. He deserves way more. Smut was real good. It was real good, but I don't think it merits not the hype it gets, because the Smut doesn't merit the hype it gets, just the story itself doesn't, and it's definitely one of those books that is super duper hyped because of the Smut. Each time a smutty scene would happen, I would still cringe because it's the same thing. It's really nothing that special, and Father Bell doesn't deserve this. Character-wise, I was very annoyed at Poppy, and just Tyler does not deserve this. I mentioned though before I let you go that this is just my opinion. Opinions differ and books differ and everything is subjective. So this is just my opinion and what I thought of the book. And it doesn't mean that this is what the book is actually is. It's just what it is in my brain. And other than that though, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being here, and for 2,000 subscribers. That is a lot of people, and I love you, and I'm gonna see you in the next video. Bye.